Hello, very warm welcome. Let's talk about the King's Lynn born racer, George Russell. Now, I'm honestly sounding like a bit of a fanboy when I do these videos. I mean, I've been consistent with what I say. I said months ago he should replace Valtteri Bottas, and it was great that he finally got his chance in a Mercedes and proved what he could do. But I've said for months that George Russell has to be in the Mercedes, but Valtteri Bottas keeps conning the Mercedes seat, so Russell never gets his chance. But rumours has come out that Lewis Hamilton, his contract still hasn't been signed, and if they can't agree terms, George Russell will go in to the Mercedes seat 100%. But I do believe Hamilton will sign. But I find it kind of criminal that George Russell is not in that Mercedes seat. I mean, Bottas has been there 4 years. 4 years. He's never got close to a title. And people say it's all about the car for Lewis Hamilton. Well, you could be right. But he's got to beat his teammate that's in front of him. And Bottas has got nowhere near a title in 4 years. So everyone wants to have a go at Hamilton. Bottas gets away with it scot-free. I mean, he is. For me, I say it how I see it. He's conning that Mercedes seat. Is he good enough to drive for Mercedes? 2 wins last season. Hamilton gets 11. 11 to 2 in race wins. And George Russell, he comes in. Lewis Hamilton gets COVID-19. Russell comes in. He's literally so close to getting pole position. So close. And then he gets a world-class start. He dominates the race. Takes Valtteri Bottas to school. And then the big fuck up in the pit stops. And Russell actually got fastest lap. And he gains so many admirers. But I've been an admirer of Russell. It's clear to see the talent he possesses. He's a GP2 champion, GP3 champion, GP2 champion. Comes in. His reward for winning them championships is the shittest car on the grid in the Williams. And then not only does he come in the Williams, he batters Robert Kubica, batters him. And last year batters Latifi. But the only problem is with George Russell, he's never scored points in a Williams. He had his big opportunity at Imola and he dropped it under the safety car. Of course, he scored points in the Mercedes, but he should have scored points at Imola. That was a huge mistake by George Russell. But George Russell is the UK's next champion. The next champion from the UK after Hamilton retires will be George Russell. He's the next in line. He's the next Lewis Hamilton, in my opinion. Of course, Lando Norris is a great driver. Russell is better. Russell beat Norris and Albon in GP2. Russell is the man. He's the man. And he should be in that Mercedes for the new season. But Bottas is holding on to it. Oh, it's going to be Valtteri Bottas 7.0. He'll probably win the first race and then do sod all for the rest of the season, as he always does. But yeah, comment down below. Would love to know your thoughts. I stand by that. The next champion from the UK will be George Russell. Yeah, 100%. I rate George Russell very highly. And not only George Russell, like, just his whole persona he's a likeable character. He's good with the media. Good in debriefs, he's quick, qualifying star, Mr. Saturday is his nickname, and then the races, he's fantastic, but he does need to score a point with Williams. Yeah, and when he got his chance in the Mercedes, he absolutely delivered, almost on pole, dominated, 50 laps? Pulled a world-class move on his teammate Bottas. He dominated Bottas that weekend at Sakir Outer, took him to school. I cannot see how Mercedes are not giving George Russell a chance. It's almost scandalous. For me, the lineup, 100% Lewis Hamilton, George Russell. That should be the lineup at Mercedes. and no one can change my mind on that. I give an honest opinion. My honest opinion is Bottas has had his chance at Mercedes. He's not delivered. Of course he's delivered the constructors, but if you take Lewis Hamilton's points of last season, Lewis Hamilton would have won the constructors on his own. So, yeah, George Russell. I mean, I think Hamilton will sign his new contract. I think Hamilton will win the championship in 2021. Then the rule changes come in. But I fully believe George Russell has the potential to be the UK's next world champion. Of course, Hamilton will probably win it in 21, but after Hamilton retires, Russell is the next one in line. I mean, he's got it. He's got it. It's like Max. Max has it, but he's never really had the machinery to compete for a title. Russell has it. Charles Leclerc has it. These are drivers you just know are going to be world champions. But yeah, I find it quite sad in a way that Russell... I mean, think about it. He was actually rumoured that Russell was actually going to lose his Williams seat. And that would have been an absolute outrage. He's fantastic, is George Russell. But yeah, I'm a bit sad for him that he's not in the Mercedes for 2021 like he should be. Who knows, if Hamilton doesn't sign his contract, Russell will definitely get the Mercedes drive. But I fully believe Lewis Hamilton will sign. George Russell... quality, class. His whole demeanour is class. He just strikes class. I mean, look, when Alexander Albon got dropped, straight away he posted on social media, "You will be back, mate." I mean, he's class. And he's also got, like, I'm 100% straight, but he's also got the looks as well, hasn't he? He's like 100% straight, but he's probably one of the best looking F1 drivers as well. So he's got that on his side as well. George Russell, how is he not in that Mercedes for 2021? That is scandalous in my opinion. But George Russell, he will race for Williams in 2021. He will beat Nicholas Latifi with ease. But let's hope he can actually score points, because we've got to say it how it is. I rate George Russell. He's a future world champion 100%. But that mistake at Imola was embarrassing at the highest level. It was actually my biggest fail of the season as well. You cannot make mistakes like that at the highest level. He had his opportunity to score points at Williams, and he bottled it. He absolutely dropped it. He made a huge mistake. It's like rookie mistake. I mean, it's kind of crazy because Russell's been in the sport a long time now. Yeah, destroy Kubica, destroyed Latifi. We'll destroy Latifi again. When's he gonna get his chance at Mercedes? I mean, me, you, everyone watching this knows George Russell should be in the Mercedes. Like, Total Wolf, heavily backed and speaks highly of George Russell. Give him a bloody chance. Russell would do a better job than Bottas. I guarantee George Russell would win more than 2 races in a season. Comment down below. Would love to know your thoughts on the talented Englishman from Kings Lynn. Adios, amigos.